When you're on dialysis and you look in the mirror, sometimes you know you don't look the same. I battle with self-esteem issues because dialysis took everything from me. When I say everything, I mean everything from me. We tell ourselves who we are based on our current situation, right? And when I did the hemodialysis, I had the fistula in my arm and I had the bumps. So that brought down my self-esteem. Not only that, my skin was dull. I lost a massive amount of hair to the point where I actually had to go ahead and shave off my hair. That was because of the lupus and the kidney failure. It was just all trickling down. So my hair was short. It wasn't as big as it is now. But not only that, I lost so much weight because I was constantly vomiting, throwing up every single place. And let's not even talk about my boobs. My boobs are flat like a pancake, okay? But not only just about that, the appearance and like my hair, my skin and stuff, but it's my attire. I was always in sweats, long sleeve, sweatpants, because that's just what I wore to dialysis. And I was at dialysis so often that just became like my go-to outfits. So I don't remember. I was like, wow, what happened to me? You know, I wasn't the same Crissy as I used to know. So if you guys know anyone that could benefit from these types of videos, I need you to tell them about it, because in this video, we're gonna be talking about how to change your self-image after a kidney transplant. So if you're new to my channel, what's up? Take a moment to hit subscribe and don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified when I post my next kidney videos. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Even though I got the kidney transplant from my brother, a part of me still felt like the sick girl. No matter how much people say you're looking better, there's still gonna be a part of you that's gonna battle self-image until you heal from that mental trauma, just from all the years of the self-damage on how you saw yourself. For us to be able to have a successful life after our kidney transplant, we must change our self-image. We got a second chance in life and we're no longer hooked up on those machines. So we're in a season of healing from inside out. So let's go over some things that we can do to start working on our self-image today. So the first one I'm gonna tell you is build your self-confidence up. There's many different ways that you can do this. So these are just some of the things that I have personally done that I've noticed that helped me. One, you guys already know I'm big into journaling. Get a journal, write up some positive affirmations. But not only that, what really made a difference for me is that I went to my mirror on my bathroom. I didn't care how it looked, but I went to my mirror and I just wrote positive words. And I used to tell myself this on a daily basis till it just seeped into my subconscious. I know it's just kind of like tricking the mind, right? So just go ahead, start writing out some positive things. Start saying this to yourself every single day. Don't miss a day, multiple times out of the day. And I did it on my bathroom because obviously, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm doing my hair, washing my hands. I'm doing so much. I felt like that place I would actually look at every single day. So I want you guys to go ahead and try that and let me know, like, does it actually help you? So the second thing that you can do is have some self-respect for yourself. Start keeping promises that you make to yourself. And as little as it may seem, it makes a big difference. If that's getting up every morning at a particular time and going out and working out every single day, make sure you do that because you're making a promise to yourself. If that's you actually going to get your hair done every 2 weeks so you can start to feel good about yourself, do it, because it's gonna make you feel so much better because you're making a promise. You're telling yourself, I'm gonna do this for me because I deserve it. I've been through so much trauma in my life. I've gotten a kidney transplant and this is my season to shine. Also, if you tell yourself that you're not gonna eat certain things, don't eat it. I told myself I'm not gonna eat meat. I'm just doing fish and vegetables and that kind of stuff. And I've been sticking to it. It's been over a year and some now since I did that transition, and I've been very consistent. And it builds up your confidence as well. It builds up you because now you trust yourself. You're putting some respect on yourself because you're like, listen, if I went through dialysis and I went through getting a kidney transplant, I can go through this part as well too. Also, buy yourself some new clothes, right? Make yourself feel good because I know it's material, but sometimes those little material things can help boost up your confidence, boost up your self-image. And if it takes you going to go buy yourself a little wardrobe because you've now maybe, like for me, I lost massive amount of weight. So if you guys have been watching my videos, you saw, when I got out the hospital, I was like this, right? Nothing fit. Well, I said, you know what? I'm going to start working out, eating a little bit more, put a little bit weight on myself. And then I'm going to go buy myself a whole new wardrobe because I want to feel good about myself. Like, I've come through so much. I deserve that. We make promises to everyone else, right? You make promises to your doctors, your children, your spouses, but we fall short on ourselves. Why is that? When we do that, we hurt our self-respect. We hurt us internally. And like I said, guys, as small as that may seem, we're not doing that anymore because we're all about building up. We're all about changing our self-image, and we're gonna respect ourselves, and we're gonna stick to the promises that we tell ourselves that we're gonna do for us. And the third thing I'm going to tell you is no longer paying attention to other people's opinions of you. Don't worry when others point out negativity or remind you of lack in your life. Starting today, no one's opinion of you is going to matter but your own. Anything outside of you will no longer affect your self-image from now on. So don't react to the negativity. Let it be. So number 4, which I believe is the most important of them all, is to accept what happened to you. And I want you to write out where you want to be, what you want to look like in this new chapter of your life. Be very detailed in this particular portion. And the reason I say that is because, they say when you say it, it becomes it. If you write it down, it's kind of like that manifesting mode. Who is it that you want to be? What is it that you want to look like? Like, I have a picture. I cut out a picture in a magazine of a person that I saw. Wow, this person is fit. This person is working out. This person is eating healthy. This person's skin is glowing. This person's hair is long. That's what I want for myself. And I was so detailed in everything. I wanted to grow out my natural hair again because I missed my big fro and my puff. I wanted my skin to be glowing. I wanted to dress up like I used to, smell good. When you walk past me, I want you to be like, you smell good, right? I wanted to be that it girl again. I wanted to be able to put on a 2-piece bathing suit and go out on vacations with my husband. I wanted to be able to just eat healthier, because at that particular time, I was eating meat and I just wasn't feeling right. I wanted to feel how I wanted to feel. I didn't want the doctors to tell me how to eat. I didn't want anybody to tell me how to dress. I didn't want anybody to tell me how to feel. I wanted to do all of this for me. So in this particular section, I just want you to get really detailed, guys. I know some of this stuff might seem silly to you, but self-image matters, and that can either make or break us mentally. And you guys already know in my last video, we talk about how mental health matters and how we need help from, the doctors and the transplant team. But there's also some things that we can start to do ourselves in the meantime, because we don't know when those changes will happen. We don't know if the transplant team will, start to provide some psychologists in our lives or whatever it may be, guys. But we don't know when any of that stuff is going to come. But we know that we can start to work on the little things that we want to. A little bit of hope. Sometimes it's just holding on to hope. And if it's like, man, I want to aspire to be really fit, because before transplant, I was fit, I was healthy. But now you got to work on it. You got to work on you. We can't blame everybody. And I'm not saying that we are, but we can't blame everybody for our shortcomings and certain situations. But we could do the little things today that could make a big difference tomorrow. So we need to have a routine to help build up our self-image to who we want to become, not the person we are today. Otherwise, it won't work. So let's start today to focus on the inside of us. So eventually it will reflect on the outside, and everybody's gonna see you shine, and you're gonna feel confident. And that's what it's about how you feel about yourself. If this video helps you, if you found some useful tips, share this with other people, friends, family. And yes, this is great for those that are starting after a kidney transplant, but this can be shared to anyone wanting to build up that self-image again. You guys, I just want to say thank you guys so much, because in my last video, so much of you guys resonated with what I had to say in regards to mental health. And I thought it was just me. I thought I was going through that alone, like no one else was experiencing that. And to come find out, like a lot of us, people in my kidney groups, we were having discussions about it, people on the YouTube channel, like everywhere, I realized like, wow, there's we have so much in common, and you just never know. But sometimes you don't know because people don't come out and say. But I love the fact that you guys are commenting on the videos and you guys are letting me know, because it makes me just feel good to know that I'm not the only one. I'm not trying to say misery likes company, guys, but I'm just trying to say, like, it's just nice to know and connect with like-minded people who are going through that same situation. So if you're battling self-image, or if you have battled self-image and maybe you've overcome that, you know, just give us some tips on what worked for you. What are some things that you do to boost yourself back up? Otherwise, guys, I want to say I love and I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next kidney video.